generate some random values using this syntax. We need to pass command and parameter. So if I want to generate some random numbers, in numbers we can generate integer and decimal and text. So let's see how to generate integer. So let's say we have a requirement to generate randomly. I want to generate 5-digit integer value. Okay, maybe 3-digit integer value. Every time randomly it has to generate. It should not be a static one. So it can generate any number. So in that case, we have the syntax called the RND, random. Okay, here I need to pass within the square bracket. I need to pass the length of the random number I want to generate. If I say 3, it will generate the value with 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. If I say the length of the random number is 5, it will generate 5 digits. It need not to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be anything. What totally 5 digits, right? It can be anything with 5 digits number. So if such requirements are there, we can use this syntax RND and then pass the parameter. This is the command, this is the parameter, right? So here you see, to generate the numbers, integer number, we want to use this command called RND, random, and length of the number. Okay, let's do it practically. Okay, here you see what I'm trying to do is I am trying to generate random integer of length 5. Okay, so if I execute this, it will generate the random number. See here, 83497. Again, if I run, it will generate some new number because it's a random number, 49247.
Garbage values.
It's a random number.
Yeah.
Okay, it will not be same always. Randomly it is generating, but you see the digits. How many digits are there?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I set the value is 5. Okay, if I set, then it will generate the number with 10 digits. If you count this, it is 10 digits. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, is it possible to pass 0?
No, I think.
Because I am saying generate a number with length 0, then what it should generate? So this is invalid. Okay, I cannot pass 0 as a parameter for that. So see, the length of the random values to be executed has to be greater than 0. Okay, okay, can I pass 19 here? Is it possible?
19. No, it is a long number, I think.
Yeah, so there is a limitation for that. It will say, please set value less than 18. Maximum, using this expression, we can generate maximum 18 digits, not more than that. So for this command RND, the parameter has to be greater than 0, okay, and less than or equal to 18. Okay, this is the rule. So the parameter has to be either greater than 0, yeah, less than 18. So if I set 18, will it generate the number?
Yes.
Yes, of 18 digits, integer number of 18 digits. This is the max we can generate. And since it's a random, it will generate always a different value, integer value. See here, every time it will generate a different value, right? There is another syntax. Using that, what I can say, I want to generate from certain lower limit to upper limit. For example, from 1 to 10 only I want to generate some numbers, integer numbers. In that case, I can go for this syntax. Okay, pass the command RND and say the lower limit and upper limit. Here you see, here I have said the lower limit is 1 and upper limit is 10. So in this case, it will generate any number between 1 and 10. and including the boundary value, it can generate 1 as well and 10 as well. Okay, randomly it will generate the numbers between 1 and 10. You can set any number, but the lower limit has to be less than upper limit. I cannot say 100 here 100 and upper limit 10. Okay, so if you try to evaluate this, it'll say the lower limit parameter of the random value to be generated has to be smaller than the upper limit. Makes sense, right?
Yes.
So if I say 5, okay, any number I can give, but less than 10. Here you can set any upper limit, right? It will generate any number from 7 to 1000. Here you see 392. Okay, is it possible to generate negative values? Here I am trying to pass 99 as my lower limit and minus 99 as my lower limit and minus 1 is my upper limit. Will it evaluate? Is it valid?
Yes.
How?
It is minus 1 is bigger than minus 99, right?
Exactly. So if you translate the value, it will generate any number. See, the boundary also is generated 99. Next time it will not generate that. Translate value. See here 45. Because 99 is less than minus 1. Okay. So the condition is the lower limit has to be less than the upper limit. Right? And this also says that we can generate negative values. Okay, is it valid now? Still valid or not?
Yes.
Say it has generated 42.
You can pass 0 as well in that case as upper.
Yeah, you can pass 0 as well, of course. You can pass 0 as well, right? Minus 9 is greater than 0. So that's why we are able to execute. So this is how we can generate random integer values. Okay, the first expression says that we need to pass length of the number. Okay, and if there is a requirement, we want to generate some digits within some lower and upper limit. In that case, we can go with this expression. If you pass one parameter, that will be the length of the number. If you pass two parameters, that should be lower limit and upper limit. The first one should be less than upper limit. Okay, the condition for that is it has to be greater than 0 and less than 18. Alright, okay, so also we can generate decimal values. To generate decimal values, we have the command called random decimal, then length of the number. Okay, length of the number and decimal places. So if I say random decimal 5 and the second parameter is 2, in that case what it will do, it will generate 5 digits along with 2 decimal places. Okay, so let's see that. Here you see what I am saying is random decimal, the value is 5 with 2 decimal values. So it will generate the value with 2 decimal values. These are 2 decimal values and the integer value is, here you see this part, these are 5 digits, 39701, 5 digits along with 2 decimal values. I can set any decimal values here. I can set 6 decimal values. So it will generate 5 integer value, then 6 decimal values. Okay. Likewise, if I pass 2 parameters here, I want same wise like in this case, like in integer, lower limit, upper limit we generated, right? If I want to generate within this certain limit of lower and upper limit, in that case I can go with this expression, random decimal, and pass the decimal places first, this parameter, then pass lower and upper limit. Here you see what I am saying is the 2 is my decimal places and this is my lower limit and this is my upper limit. So it should generate the value between 100 and 99 with 2 decimal places. Okay. Here you see, it's generating any value from 100 to 999. Okay, so 382 it has generated, and I'm saying two decimal values. It is 56. 2, right? Here you see, what I am trying to do is the sum of integer and decimal values. Here also there is a limitation. I cannot exceed the length of the integer values, the digits more than 28, including decimal and this integer value. It cannot be more than 28. Okay, the length. So it has to be, when you perform this sum, it should be less than 28. So if I set to 26, it will evaluate. You see here, right? So for random decimal values, the limitation is 28 maximum, 28, and for that integer one is the limitation is 18. Okay, guys.
Okay.
And also we can generate some text. For example, if I want to generate some alphanumeric characters, in that case I can go with random text syntax. Okay, the command you pass random text and pass the length of the string. Here you see, let me create one more. Okay, if there is a requirement to generate such values, okay, what you can do is random text. You can use this. Okay, within the square bracket, you need to pass the length of the string. If I say 5, let's see what it will generate. It should generate alphanumeric 5 characters. See here. It will club number and characters. See here, Y to Z4P, right? But the length is 5 characters, right? Okay, so what is the maximum value I can generate here? Can I generate 100?
No, I think. Oh.
Can I generate 110? See, translate value, right? See, here I can generate this random text up to 1 kilobyte. Okay,
That is
I can generate maximum 1 kilobyte.
1008.
1 kilobyte is equal to how much?
1008.
2024
Oh,
bytes.
1024. Okay.
Okay. So if I pass this number here, 1024, let's see if it generates that. Okay, I'm able to generate 1 kilobytes of random text, random strings, including alphanumeric, right? I cannot cross this. If I make it 1025, it will not generate. That is the limit. Okay, the length of the random text cannot be greater than 1024. That means I can generate 1 KB of random text. There may be a text box you want to evaluate if expecting all the characters randomly. I want to pass every time whenever I run. Okay, randomly I want to generate. I want to evaluate the particular. If I can enter that values the particular text box, right? In that case, I can use this. The limitation is I can generate up to 1 KB. That is 1024, right?
Okay.
Here you see, it has generated 1 KB of random text, right? Okay, so again, under text, if there is a requirement to generate a particular string alphanumeric number of certain limit, okay, in that case, for example, in this case, we have command called random regular expression, random regex, and passive regular expression here. So here you see, random regular expression, what I'm saying is within that, see your regular expression has to be within the double quotes. Here I'm saying generate any character from A to capital A to Z of length 3. Okay, so this will generate any character. It can be any character A, B, C, like that, Z, okay, of 3, of length 3. Okay, so it will generate like this. Here I am saying generate random regular, I mean I'm passing the command random regular expression and saying generate any these characters any length. Okay, it will generate randomly, sometimes it will generate 1, 2, 3, any length it will generate. If I pass this plus symbol, says any length. If I say within this flower bracket, if I say the particular digit I pass, that is the limit for that length. Here it will generate the length 3. Here it can be any number. Here you see, I am saying is generate any digit from capital A to Z, any digit, and here again I am saying any digit of small letter A to Z, then again 0 to 9, 3 digits. Okay, let's try to evaluate this. So let's see what it will generate. Here you see QY. From this expression I am getting A to capital A to Z plus symbol. From this I am getting QY. From small letter A to Z plus I am getting this Z. Okay, it has generated only one time. In capital, for capital it has generated twice. And I am saying strictly I am saying for the digits generate 3 digits. From 0 to 9 generate 3 digits. So you see here 3 digits are generated or not? 5 to 7.
Yeah.
I am strictly saying here you generate only 3 digits. Here you see in this case again capital letter it has generated many number of times. If you count, and small letters it has generated twice. And strictly I am saying 3. Here also I can say, here also I can restrict that limit. Instead of passing plus, I can say generate only one time, and this also you generate only one time. Okay, is it valid or not?
Yes.
So what you will see the result? Capital letter is generated only once, okay, and small letter once, and digits 3. It need not to be, you can pass any number of digits. Here for demo purpose I have passed 3, you can pass any number. Okay, what do you want me to pass? 5. Let's see if it generates. Right?
Yeah.
The digit is 5.
So you're doing concatenation basically. Yeah.
Sorry, you can tell all these expressions and generate your regular expression. I mean your string you can generate like this.
Something like creating a OTP.
There might